Hey, JD here. I'm just making a quick analysis video of my first attempt with Tao. That was, I think, 2 weeks ago at this point. Thanks to Sugar Bear for putting that on. It was a cool opportunity. Hopefully he does more for some other people in the community soon. But yeah, so this is just going to be a kind of rambly video. I like to kind of analyze big matches when I play them when I have a chance. I haven't done it for this one yet, and I figured I might as well just record this one. I have not looked at this since I played it, so it's going to be kind of rambly, and some of it might not make a lot of sense, but I don't know. Talking through things kind of helps me, and maybe it'll help some of you too. So, a few things kind of before I started. I mean, like I said, this was a first to 10. We played it 2 weeks ago, I believe. So at the time of recording this, that would have been August 23rd, I think was the day. Yeah, Tao played rare the whole way through. This wasn't character locked or anything. I mean, I switched to Ganuro at some point in the set, but I kind of thought he might pick Galford or something, but he pretty much just played rare the whole time. Yeah, so let's get this started. So, yeah, my game plan going in was pretty much to kind of, I don't know, see if I could feel him out, get him in the corner, and then from there, just make him take mix-ups. I mean, Tao is kind of reactive to a fault, so yeah. Okay, I'll pause here. So once Rare is on the wolf, of course, the entire matchup changes how it works. In particular, Charlotte has a really hard time with dealing with the dash cancel buttons. She doesn't really have anything fast that hits that kind of arc. The 2K or 2C won't go high enough to hit Rara, and so other than that, every button she has is pretty slow. So you can do things like just mash overhead, and it's very difficult to deal with. As Tao voluntarily gets off the wolf here in this case because he wanted to throw me, but that's why I was kind of jumping, is that as long as you're careful about it, you kind of get away with it. Obviously a jump heavy on the wolf does a ton of damage. Yeah, and then here I just get mixed. I mean, I meant to, before this match, spend some time just kind of practicing blocking that, but I didn't get to do it. So there's several points in this match where I just get mixed. So, yeah. And this round is kind of, I mean, that was a big missed opportunity. I was enraged. That move is super punishable. I could have got a lot of damage, but, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah. Yeah, and there I just run into a button for no goddamn reason. Did I get... Okay. So one thing I did want to make sure that I did do a lot in this set, Tao, and I mean a lot of players really, because it's a good option, will try and throw your recovery on a jump-in, but for the most part, that's not actually real, quote-unquote. You can throw people from a jump-in if they do it deep enough, but if it's not a deep jump-in, a lot of time you actually recover, and you can duck in time just like that. And then, obviously, Charlotte's best punish off a duck is a heavy DP. The timing is a little funky, and you'll see later where I miss a few and I get punished for it, but this time I got it. The other option you've got is you can do 2-3-6C, and if I was paying attention, that's what I would have done here, so I could put Tao in the corner, but, you know, I just wasn't paying attention. Just reflex kicked in, and I just did DP. There you go, it does a lot of damage, so it's fine. The one downside is, even though it knocks them down, it's a knockdown you don't get any Oki or mix-up off of or anything, so... Yeah, I mean, we just go back to neutral, and then I get thrown around over. So, yeah, so I went for a round start slide there. Tao, really likes to backdash and either meditate or try to get on the wolf. So just doing a slide right at round start's kind of a great way to check that. Yeah. At this point now, so... when you're playing Charlotte, getting deflected is going to happen. There's not really anything you can do about it. I mean, you can try and avoid them or bait them out, but you're going to get deflected at some point. So for the most part, I wasn't really worried about it. I think there's a few of them I punished pretty well, but yeah, I mean, if you want to play the game, you're going to get deflected. It's just the end of, that's the story playing Charlotte. Yeah. But, you know, I keep throwing out the pokes anyways, because once you let Rara in and start letting her play the tick throw game, it's you know, it's bad. And right there is something that is probably what irritated me the most about my play in this set, is a lot of those jump kicks, it's got 2 hits, but not always. But I pretty consistently would block the first hit and just get hit by the second one trying to spam a grab or something. and it knocks down. So that's really, that was just really bad. I mean, that hurt me a lot in this set. Not like directly in terms of you eat a bunch of damage or something, but it just, it put me at a disadvantage when I could have been at advantage. Yeah, I mean, like, see there, I just got hit by an overhead. And then I get to grab him, but still, like, I could have grabbed him for his jump in. That move was really negative. Yeah, and so here's basically the point where, like, this is Charlotte's win condition, this matchup. If you're at this spacing, you're free to do overheads. You can run up and grab him. And if he tries to jump, then you can DP him. And even if they wall jump, the heavy DP goes so high it hits them anyways. So this was pretty much my goal throughout the match, to try and just get right here. And then this is really where I did kind of most of my damage. Tao, you know, really all the DMV players, they play fairly passive, so you can kind of bully them into the corner pretty well when you've got buttons like Charlotte's. So that was my goal. Yeah, and you see there, that deflect was actually really good. Charlotte's overhead is, of course, deflectable for some reason and counts as a heavy, so, like, I would probably lose the round if he got it. Anyways, I try and punish it, and it doesn't really work out. Yeah. I think I end up closing this out with a throw or something. And, like, see, I could have DP'd that, but I didn't. And then once again, like I just said earlier, I don't know why. I just brain farted. I didn't block a second hit of any of those kicks. That was a chip out attempt. Obviously didn't work. So, yeah, now he's on the wolf, which means I'm in Mix City. So, yeah, and I was trying to block high, and I got hit low. You know, sometimes it happens. So, it certainly wasn't the best first game by me. So, you know, it was just the first game, so I wasn't really worried about it. And yeah, see, right there, Tao does this a lot. He just immediately backdashes and gets on the wolf. And it's pretty hard to do anything about it, Charlotte, because she's so slow. So, you know, it is what it is. So, now, what I did there is both really good and really bad. So, the thing about the grab is it can, in some instances, punish the overhead if they're slow. The thing is, I believe on Mizumi it's -2. So a lot of the time what a rarer player will do is do another overhead. And since that's airborne, you won't get the grab. Or if you're really unlucky, you'll actually grab whiff, and then their overhead will hit you. So while the grab is kind of a really good tool to get rarer off the wolf, it's also really dangerous. Yeah, that's just an overhead. You know, Charlotte's overhead, it's really cheap. And that was a really nice anti-air by me as he was kind of coming down. I tend to stick to the DP mostly against Rara. The heavy slash doesn't really go high enough. But, you know. Yeah, like, see there, I actually made a read that he wasn't going to do it again. So I dashed forward and then grabbed him. And I missed my link there. I don't know why I didn't do it. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. So that time I blocked both kicks. But, yeah, I mean, even if... you're not going to get a punish generally off it. You're just going to go back to neutral. So, you know. Yeah, now 5B is really the main weapon when Rara is on the wolf. And 5A, it kind of goes at an angle that's pretty good at anti-airing. So it's sort of... Normally 2B is the button you kind of prefer, but against Rara on the wolf, 5B is better. Yeah, once again, I tried to check him for the backdash. He didn't do it, but honestly, I didn't eat that much damage, so, you know, who cares? And then now, you know, I'm in Mix City. I finally blocked correctly, but this is not a fun place to be at. Honestly, at this point, looking at it logically, I should just suicide. I shouldn't even play it out. And I mean, I guess that's basically what I'm trying to do by mashing heavy slash and all sorts of other things. But, yeah, I should have just suicided here. Yeah, I mean, it worked out anyways. I mean, of course, when you do die, your rage timer gets reset in the next round, so I still get all my rage back. But there's no reason to give him the meter to meditate or anything. Yeah. Funny thing about the pokes, then, if Rara ducks, they actually go over her, so it can be very difficult to kind of check Rara in this matchup. Another thing, and you'll see it kind of come into play more later, fast characters like Rara or the Ruru, any of the Rurus or the ninjas, even though Charlotte's 2B is plus on hit, they can actually still run up and grab you before another one comes out anyways. So it's always something you have to be mindful of, and you'll see me throwing some random ducks after I hit pokes just to stop that. So, yeah, I mean, this is just, yeah. I was trying to keep him out, and Tao made the good read, and he just ran up and grabbed me. Maybe some people can react to Rara running up and grabbing you, but I sure can't, so I do it preemptively for the most part. Yeah, that was just a punish. Nice. See, if I was really good there, and that's something I kind of want to work into my gameplay, is a lot of the time when I duck, people will jump. I mean, there's no reason you can't just cancel that into DP and anti-air them. But I got the kind of jumpy, so it worked out. But that's something I want to work on for the future. Yeah, he gets out of the corner there, but I still have a life lead, so I'm not too worried about it. At this point, really, I kind of mostly want to just... My first goal is to stop him from getting more meditation, which I fail at. So barring that, I just want to kind of force him to actually use it, whether that's a rage explosion or anything else. Because until he uses it, I can't jump. And being able to jump with Charlotte is, of course, really useful. So he finally uses it. I get opened up immediately, which is bad. I should have died here. He messed up. That back roll was supposed to be a 2D, but I missed it. So... you know, it is what it is. I don't know how... I really don't know how those 5Cs didn't get grabbed. That button's also really not that good. I don't know why I pushed it. But I get the timeout, and I should have been dead. I mean, this was Tao's game to win. But, you know, in a first to 10, you take those. So, yeah, see, and Tao's a very adaptive player. So, I mean, he's caught on to the fact I'm trying to check his dashbacks, and there he just punished me for the 6xc. But honestly, stopping Rara from getting on the Wolf, I will take that medium slash every day of the week. That's just not that much damage. And, I mean, you can see here, I immediately get it back with a throw. And now he's in the corner where I can run my mix-up game. So, if a medium slash is the price to pay, I will pay it. Yes, that's just... it's just so bad. I don't know why I wasn't blocking that second hit. But, you know, I get a wake-up grab. Wake-up grab, you know, I think is a really underrated tool that people don't use enough. Grabs are really cheap. So if they're close enough on wake-up to do it, I think they're good to go for. Oh, yeah, see there? I tried to anti-air with a heavy slash, but it's too close, and I got close heavy slash. That's why DP is really the better one on Rara. But, you know, I jump a throw and I get the round. Yeah, I don't know why his button whiffed there. That's kind of weird. Yeah, see there? Yeah, that's the difference of when I actually block it, he has to guess. I mean, when I don't, you know, I'm guessing, and he's getting meditation. I don't know why. Bayonet Lunge is really not very good against Rara. It will whiff on her unless she's actively pushing a button. It's just really a great way to just take damage. And you'll see a bunch of these. Most of them do not work out. So, you know. That's something else, you know, I mean, Tao likes to do the same trick, you know, where he does 2D after a jump in. But Charlotte gets a heavy slash off of it. So there's a few of these I bait out. So that was one of them. And that's not something I noticed, like, in this set or anything. That's just from playing him. I know he had a tendency to kind of do that. So that's why I just didn't grab him there. I think I could have got a pursuit there. I don't know why I did it. At this point, I'm mindful of him using Stay to Nothingness, even though I'm up around. So that's why I'm not jumping until he gets on the Wolf. Because then, of course, he can't use it anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, and now I'm just in Nick City. It would have been really useful. And that is one thing that's really irritating about the Wolf. Her hitbox is really annoying. So my close 5B there whiffed, so then my weapon flip didn't combo because he wasn't in hit stun. So that was a flub by me. And yeah, I just suicide there because he's not going to do anything. So I'll just end the round, keep my rage. Yeah, a counter throw was really good. Yeah. So that was a nice punish by me. I don't think, if I remember right, I do a very good job of keeping him away from the weapon. Blade catch, of course, is super, super scary as a Charlotte player. You do not want to deal with it. You don't really have any options of doing anything about it other than jumping. And you can see he's mashing it there some. Oh, I guess I said I didn't think I did a good job, and I think I'm going to win basically off of it. Yeah. So, never mind. So, yeah, that was a good punish on his overhead. And, I mean, he took the risk to go for the mix-up, but I blocked it. So. Yeah. So, see, there I didn't do a dash up immediately. Ugh, yeah. You know, getting deflected sucks. It is what it is. But I kind of equal it back up. I get a lot of wake-up grabs, actually. I'm kind of surprised. He never really catches on to it. That's kind of a theme in this set. I get a lot of damage from. Yeah. So see, there I didn't go for the grab, and he went for that second overhead. So if I had tried to grab, I would have either whiffed or hopped and just been hit. So Charlotte's low close buttons are not fast enough to hit him, so he's still blocked. But, you know, yeah, that's kind of the mix-up you're dealing with when they're on the wolf. Yeah, that time I do grab him, because I didn't think he would do it again, and I guess I was right. Yeah, and that's something, that right there I think happens a few times in the set, where I duck his throw, and I just miss the cancel window on the duck, so then my DP gets blocked, and I eat a million damage. Yeah. So. Yeah. So this time at least I managed to kind of claw it. Despite getting my DP blocked, I kind of claw it back. And I'm fine with the tie, to be honest. I mean, getting him into the final round, I let him meditate too much here. But, you know, he has a lot less than he might normally have. Yeah. And I've got rage, which, you know, even aside from just being able to super is really useful. The extra sword gauge is really useful for Charlotte. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he was trying to grab me both times there, but I kept jumping. Yeah, I definitely didn't do enough managing of Tao's meditation bar. I kind of let him just charge up whenever, which, you know, wasn't the smartest choice. And that's not a real punish. I don't know why I always try and heavy slash there. Every now and then you'll anti-air them with the second hit, but it's not real. Yeah. So, State of Nothing is soon to be on the table. I didn't really have confidence in my ability to time him. Yeah, I could have punished that. Let's see. All right. Now he's going to be forced to pop. Yeah, there's 2 seconds left. And then at this point, yeah. He really should have rage exploded there. He did not have time to time slow anything there. I mean, if he opened me up, maybe, but the time was ticking down even there. And I think Tao realized that, and that's why he went for the immediate Eason. He just kind of hoped he'd get it, but he didn't. That was a really nice bait. I just didn't do anything. So. And now he's in the corner. I'm in. What's interesting is he wakes up with an overhead, which does beat my mix-up. So. Alright, anyways, now it's party time. I don't remember if I block right here or not. It looks like mostly I don't. Yeah, that's just something I know I should have worked on. Yeah, and he started to catch up on my tendency too. It's a bad habit I have a lot of the time. In both this game and Sam Show 7, that when I do get a successful jump in, I have a tendency to just jump again. So, characters with really good air-to-airs like Rara can just jump with me and do a billion damage. Yeah, and that's just Rare being cheap. That was the run block. But I grab him in the corner, so it works out. And that's why Bayonet Lunge is really just not very good in this matchup. Tri-Slash isn't either because she can very easily jump over it. It's just not that good. Alright, so here, what I'm trying to do with these run-ups is exactly that. I kind of messed up the execution, but I was trying to get him to jump so then I could hit him with a heavy DP. I was late, so he got away with it. But that was the goal. Fortunately, he does not seem to know or want to do the back hit infinite, so I didn't literally die for it. Yeah. Now it's kind of my battle to get out of the corner, which usually isn't too bad. He pretty much just lets me out. Yeah, so there my DP traded. Not a good trade for me. I'm not... The reason I didn't go for my DP canceler is I didn't think I was close enough. Maybe I was. Yeah. Alright. And then Mix City. And then, let's see, does he time me out? No, he does that. So later on, I actually caught on. I think maybe he does it one more. He hits me one more time with it before I block. But doing a jumping button into that cancel is a common rare. I don't know if you would call it frame. It's kind of like a recoil cancel, but it's not. So it's pretty common. Oh, there I missed my DP. That's why I just did a jab there. Yeah, my execution on that could definitely use some work. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I got away with that throw. Anyways, but now SON on the table, which makes doing anything very risky. But he gets on the wolf, which I never understand. Why you would get this much meditation and then hop on the wolf. But he just got 1,000,000 damage, so I guess it worked out. Alright. So, now I'm thinking he's going to pop soon. So, I pretty much stick to very safe pokes. I don't anti-air him like I should have. And then I think I get open up here for him, right? Yeah. And I'm just dead. Yeah. Sometimes that's how it goes. You just don't block right. Especially against a character like Rara. Yeah, so I do, now that I've kind of punished him for a couple of those ducks after his jumps, I do start going for the grabs, which, you know, it's a good option. Yeah, and see there I thought he was going to duck, so I did a heavy slash. Ah. Yeah, that was a big call out by him. You know, Rara doesn't really have the greatest ability to whiff punish me. I've been whiffing a lot of buttons just to stop grabs. And there's not a ton he can do about it, but if he does want to call me out, he can use a heavy slash, and it does do pretty good damage. It's just, you know, it's risky for the obvious reasons. Yeah, that's always annoying when your DP doesn't work, but, you know, that's Sam Show for you. Yeah. I'm actually surprised I didn't punish. A lot of the time, that was really good on Tao. He realized that the throw whiff was going to be late, so he actually just ran up, and he knew I was going to jump after, because that's... I have another tendency when I'm punishable to just try and jump out of the way, because worst case, you flip out. And so he went for the air-to-air after. Yeah, and I'm getting tick grabbed and mixed. This is not pretty. Yeah. You know, GG, go next. Oh my word, it's another DP I was late on. So I think I get more of a handle on it later, but these early ones are not great. Yeah, 3C, fantastic button as usual. It will be literally anything Rara can do, except blocking. But, you know. And there it is. I just get hit by the flip kick again. And then, see, he caught on to me doing wake-up grab, so he did duck on my wake-up, which is... I don't know if I'd say it's disrespectful, but it is ballsy. Yeah. Those 3C toe taps, they never get old. Yeah, so there, my little micro run baited him in a jump. And that's something I really make use of later, and then, yeah, you know, I'm dead. He runs under, just makes it completely safe. But, yeah, that was kind of the mainstay of what my plan was going to be. His reactions are really fast, and he doesn't tend to push a button to stop me from throwing him. He'll jump. So I pretty much plan to just kind of run at him and then DP. And it works out a lot better later on, but you can kind of see the beginnings of it here. Yeah, you know, grab him off the wolf. I'm actually surprised I didn't duck there, to be honest. Oh, I could have whip punished that, but I anti-air him anyways, trying to get out of the corner. And there it is again. Just, oh my god. And then I still try and wake up throw him after he's shown he's willing to duck. That's just bad. So. Oh my god. And then, you know, Mix City. Okay, I jab him off. I'm shocked that beat my button. Yeah, and that was a nice cancel. Yeah. So, anyways, now that I've kind of anti-aired him a few times, I can figure I can start mixing the grabs in for real. So that's what that was. And yeah, 3C is just so good for stopping people from meditating or just kind of doing silly things in the corner or whatever. And those run throws are just so good by the fast character. I mean, that's just, it's so fast. I mean, if you're trying to stop anything but that, then you're just going to get grabbed. Yeah, man. Yeah. And now, you know, I've got the lead, so I'm just kind of trying to play safe, lame him out. I don't have to push my advantage here. But he gives me some chances, so I took him. And something too I've noticed I was doing here, and I think I know why I was doing it, and it probably wasn't that bad of a choice. I'm whiffing a lot of 6-6Bs. I think I was hoping he would throw out a button to stop my dash the KO was gonna run. It's Charlotte's only safe dashing attack. So that's probably what I was trying to catch, but I don't know. I feel like I could have spaced him so that it would have beat a button and also still hit him, but I don't know. I think I can against Rara though, so that's something I should have done better. And there I didn't get the punish on the duck, but what actually happened there, funnily enough, is I was trying to combo and thought I punished him, but he blocked it, and then I recoil canceled and anti-aired him. So if he had actually just blocked, he would have been fine, but I thought I was comboing him. So yeah. And there he catches my grab attempt. So, you know, I guessed wrong. Or he guessed correctly, whatever way you want to look at it. Yeah. You know, corner controls a lot in this matchup. And there I get my Link. Does a lot of damage. And there we go. So, the little micro run into the DP is really where I did a lot of the damage in this match. So, you can use Heavy Slash for that too, but Rara jumps high enough, I don't usually trust it. And the wall jump too, so I usually go with the DP in this matchup. But some matchups, Heavy Slash can be the better option. The only thing to keep in mind is it does leave you negative, so you do have to guess after, but you get a lot of damage, so it's usually fine. Yeah, and this is just... Once they're on the wolf, getting them off can be hard. And now he gets to get back on, and yeah, it's just... I'm pretty sure that was a punish. This is just no fun. Oh, that was supposed to be a weapon flip cancel. I probably would have won the round off it, so it's a shame I missed it. But yeah, I missed a lot of duck cancel windows. It's a very goofy window. I don't know why I didn't go for a pursuit there. I guess I wanted to kind of get Oki, but I don't know. I didn't really do anything with it. Yeah, that was really nice. And he gets a few of those later, too, where he kind of gets the run-through, jump forward, air-to-air. So... yeah, and I just did it myself there, so I guess I was inspired by Tao. Yeah, and I don't know why... Okay, finally I anti-air him. I mean, the entire point of having him here was to do it. Yeah, so the run throws are just so fast. But I throw him off a wolf, so, you know, round is going well for me. Yeah, and there he deflects my dash attack, which, you know, obviously very bad for Charlotte. But I pick it up. I'm not sure if that was a safe pickup or not, but I figured hitting him with a jump in was my best chance. So I took it, and I got away with it. Yeah, And see there, that's kind of the best way to deal with the deflect, I think, is Charlotte, is baiting them out and hitting them with a heavy slash is really great. But like the best way, honestly, is just to kind of vary your button timings ever so slightly. Deflects aren't that active, so if you just kind of vary a little bit, you can kind of poke them between it like I just did there. I mean, if you do get the chance, just hitting him with a heavy slash is great, but I don't think it's the best strategy against a character who can run grab you as fast as Rera. I mean, you really need to push buttons, or I do at least. Maybe some of you can react fast enough, but I feel I have to push buttons to stop those run throws just preemptively. So, yeah. There, I didn't anti-air him, or, you know, I'm pretty sure that was a back hit too, but... Yeah, there's a lot of points in the set where I had him cornered, and I just didn't anti-air him. I don't know why, I just didn't do it. So, yeah, that was a terrible bayonet lunge. I don't know who I thought that was hitting. It's just, it's not a good move against Rera. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm pretty sure that was another back hit, but oh well. Yeah, you know, Rera's fast. Those run throws are really, really nasty. Okay, so this time I believe I do actually block him. So yeah, I just Rage Explode here because at this point it pushes him far enough away that like I don't have to take a mix-up. And the funny thing is that grab there was actually a fatality input. I guess I missed part of it, so I got grab instead. Maybe I would have fatalityed him, maybe not. The world will never know, but I grabbed him and I won. So we take those. So, yeah, I mean, at this point in the set, I was thinking, really, I just needed to keep doing what I was doing. Just execute a little better, because I've had plenty of execution flubs here. Yeah, and that is not a real tick grab, but, like, it's Sam Show, so doing not real things often is good. I think that button's, like, -8 on block or something. It's kind of crazy, but I got away with it, so. Yeah, and there I missed a deflect punish. So I don't feel that bad about not getting him. I mean, if you get enough of them, that's good enough. I still have him in the corner, which is where I need him. Yeah, those dash blocks are really cheap. And then overhead, low. Now I'm just in Mix City. Yep, so see there? I tried to grab punish the overhead, and I got a throw whiff, and then the next overhead hit me. So, it's a really messed up situation you're in after you block that overhead. I don't know how correct it is. Bazumi, I believe, claims it's -2. So there's not really a whole lot Charlotte has that's fast enough to do anything about it. Yep, there's another throw whiff trying to grab it, and just 1,000,000 damage to punish me. Tao gets off the wolf because he's out of sword gauge at that point. But he's done enough damage. And there, I thought that was a jump when he hopped on the wolf. It's too bad it wasn't, because the DP would have killed him if he was jumping, but, you know. And there I go low, because he'd actually started... Tao is normally a very reactive player to a fault. Like, he will not guess, ever. But he had actually started guess blocking my overheads, so I decided to go low, and it worked out and hit him. So, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. And that was a nice grab. Just tosses me in the corner, keeps himself safe. Yeah, this is all Tao. I'm just making really bad reads here. Yeah, see, you know, this round is over. I can't even suicide because I don't have my weapon. My dash attack doesn't even hit her. This is just, you know, it's over. So that's, you know, it's the life of a Charlotte player. Sometimes you lose your weapon in a clash. You just lose. Yeah, so there, I thought he was actually going to duck again. So I went for the check. I just went for a close medium, which will actually whiff. But if you cancel it, then it'll hit them. So that's what I was going for there. Yeah, you know, just poke, poke, poke. Tri-slash, just not very good. And that was a nice duck. So I was wrong on both attempts this time, so this round. Yeah, He's really bad at blocking those dash attacks, too, which is part of why I keep going for him. It hits overhead. I mean, it's completely reactable. It's safe anyways, but, you know, damage is damage. Just because something's not a very good mix-up doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. And there I go low when he mashes, which beats it out. I guess I just timed my meaty wrong. Yeah, just, you know, run grabs are fast. Yeah, and I try and grab the rare overhead. It doesn't work. And then, you know, I pop time slow second, so I lose. And that was a really good read by Tao. I mean, he guessed I was gonna... Realistically, my options there, I mean, I could have blocked, but that was not a good idea. So really, wake up time slow or wake up rage explosion were my options. And he guessed right, and the time slow beat my wake up time slow. So, it is what it is. Yeah, and I think that's another missed back hit. I'm always afraid to kind of go for him, unless I'm really sure of it, and I wasn't. So, yeah, you know, we're just playing Samurai Showdown here. Poke, 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 grab. Yep. Yeah, and I get a lot of mileage out of just 2B, 2B, 3C, and that's something that works against a lot of people, but you do have to be careful about it and the spacing you do it. 3C is quite unsafe, even though it's really fast and does pretty good damage. So, yeah. And yeah, here I started using the fact Tao started guessing by going low. Yeah, and then there's the overhead. And this round I'm very confident in. I even block his kind of special cancel there, but I don't get the punish. I believe you can just grab it. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I can pretty much just down back and win. And I think I probably do that soon. Yeah. I mean, I still hit a few buttons, but this is over. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, and he suicides, because he knows I'm not going to do anything. Oof. Yeah. And these just kind of counter grabs to my approaches are really doing a lot of work. Oh my god. And he's just abused. That overhead is just so cheap. It really is. And my preemptive heavy slash does not catch anything there. I was just fishing. There's really no good reason for me to do that. That was bad. And here I try really hard to bait a jump, but he doesn't bite, so I get a grab. Yeah, and there's another missed opportunity. You know, just anti-air him jumping out of the corner, or there. And there's a throw with, that'll close it. So. Yeah, I actually don't meditate here because I was more interested in stopping Tao from meditating than meditating myself. So, yeah. Rage is quite useful for Charlotte. It's certainly, you don't have to rage, but I think it's pretty good. So, I don't mind not meditating and getting rage instead. Not even just the super, just the extra damage in the sword gauge. It's really good. Yeah, and I just cannot get him off the wolf, no matter how hard I try here. Yeah, I mean, those were pretty nasty cross-ups. Finally, I get a grab. And I think, yeah, I can't even stop him from getting back on. Yeah, another jump in by him. And then I time slow. And he actually tries to activate here. And then, yeah, you know, nothing. Now we're just playing Sam Show. I am really lucky I didn't die there. And I could have punished that. I think I just wasn't expecting it. And then, yeah, I'm just out of time. Yeah, it's no time. So, yeah, that was kind of my round to win. I really messed up that punish on the double dash C there. Once Rara does that, you can just grab her, and I just didn't. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. And yeah, this was really the point where I started to feel like I was having trouble opening Tao up. Yeah, I mean, he's deflecting all of my pokes. He's jumping all of my grabs. He's anti-airing everything I'm doing. Yeah. I was definitely starting to feel a little frustration at this point, just that I could not get any damage. And then throw whiffs to me are always irritating in this game because they're not the norm, but they do happen. Yeah, there my heavy slash just goes straight through him. So, if I remember right, this next round, he just, like, completely washes me, too. Oh, yeah, see there, I actually missed a chance to cancel into weapon flip. I didn't believe in my punish. That's all that was. I just didn't believe in it, and then I didn't hit confirm it because I did 2B, and 2B, I don't know if it actually is, but I find it much harder to hit confirm than 5B. So, I just didn't. All there was of that. Yeah, and that was good deflect. I mean, I whiffed 2-2Bs, and I just did another one, got deflected. Yeah, this round is awful. I think at this point, I was already thinking about the next game. I have no idea why I did. I blocked cross up. That move doesn't cross up ever. I don't know why I blocked cross up. And so I switched to Gendro. And there's a few reasons why I switched to Gendro. The first one is, like I said a little bit ago, I was feeling frustrated about trying to open him up at this point. Obviously, Gendro has numerous mix-ups that are super powerful. Nobody is going to block forever against Gendro. But the biggest reason I actually switched to Gendro is because of 5A. So whatever Rara does on the Wolf, if you block something, 5A will beat anything. So, like, my plan was basically just to, like, run Gendro's Oki game. And then whenever he got on the Wolf, I was just going to block something in the match 5A. And it works out pretty well. I think I'd go 2-2 with Gendro, and then I go back to Charlotte, because I kind of felt like my Gendro, I don't know. I feel like my Gendro was kind of gimmicky, and I felt like he was figuring out the gimmicks, so I went back to Charlotte. But I think the change in pace helped me kind of realize where I could open them up, and so it kind of helps me. I don't know. It just kind of helped reset my brain and get me out of a kind of rut that I was stuck in. So, yeah. I immediately do a cross-up Rekka here because I was sick of him just dashing back and getting on the Wolf, and that will just beat it on top of being a mix-up. Yeah, like, you know. It's also, like, really disrespectful, and it's really sick when you do it. Yeah. I don't know if I could have punished anything there. Yeah. Interesting, I went for a 2B there instead of a Rekka. Like, almost always I would go for a Rekka there. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah. Oh, and there, I just did the wrong Rekka. I did A instead of B. If I did B, it would have hit him. And he'd be knocked down, and I'd be in a great spot. But, you know, I didn't. And he kind of flips over my command grab, which is weird. Yeah, good read. It's a lot harder to jump your way out of nasty situations with Gendro, but the habit kind of persisted. I get out with a Rekka, though. Yeah. Yeah, see there? He whiffs something, I push 5A. Beat it clean. And that's why I picked Gendro. I probably could have got a heavy pursuit there, but I wanted to get Oki. And, yeah, just whiffing cards and pushing heavy slash is really good, man. Like, it's really good. There's not a lot they can do about it other than, like, deflect or something, but nobody's going to deflect after you with 2 cards in their face. Like, nobody. Yeah. This time I used the correct Rekka, so I get the full punish. Yeah, and now Tao starts blocking them. Yeah, and, you know, I don't know how he managed to flip out of that command grab, but it was really annoying. Oh, and there I actually ducked his throw, but I don't know why I jumped. I think I didn't think I was going to get it, so I jumped instead of canceling into something. But, you know, that was not a good play. I could have got a full combo there. I mean, my Gendro is not as optimized as my Charlotte is. Yeah. It's kind of funny how long you have to confirm a Rekka. You have so much longer than it looks like. That was a card, but it worked out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and there, I just didn't do it fast enough, so the hit stun from the card is much shorter than it is from the Rekka. So, it didn't, yeah, it didn't combo. It's too bad, too. I could have actually forced him to Rage Explode, probably, if it had full comboed, but, you know. And there, once again, I didn't block the jump kick. I didn't DP him. Not good. Yep. See, if I was Charlotte, that would not have worked. But I'm Genjiro now. So if I block something, I will 5A, and it will beat anything that Rara does. And that's just... It just adds so much peace of mind when the wolf is no longer quite such a massive threat. Like, the pressure will end, is kind of the way to put it. So... yeah, and you know, card into wreck is just so good. It beats everything. It does 1,000,000 damage. Just good, man. Yeah, and he keeps trying to like dash back and meditate, so I just keep doing full screen Rekkas. Like, yeah. Yeah, you know. Cards are good. Cards are really good. So, you know. And he's not blocking, so I just keep doing Rekka after and just take the damage. Yep. So once again, he tries to just immediately dash back and get on the wolf. I Rekka, that just stops that. Yeah. Oh my god, no DP on that. I definitely let him get away with way too many jumps. Way too many. Yeah. You know. You still have to block correctly to hit 5A. So I do, but this time I hit 2B, or 5B, which is really... like, Genjiro's 5B is... close 5B is so messed up. That button is so fast. You know, DP. Yeah. And there, I just Rekka the wake-up roll, because why not? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm actually surprised I didn't command grab there. I was waiting for me to do it. I would have expected me to, but I didn't. I think maybe I didn't because the last 2 times I tried it, it didn't work out. So, yeah. Yeah, that was a bad card. I was way too close. That throw was a punish. Yeah. So, oh my god. Mix City. Yep, there's the 5A. Oh my god. I don't know why I jumped there. That was a bad jump. Yeah. So I actually could have canceled into super here. I just did not... I don't know. I didn't recognize that I could have. I do Rekka, which does a lot of damage, but like, I don't know, man. I'd rather super them. Oh my god. What a jump in. Yeah. So maybe things might have been different that round if I had done the super, but I didn't do it. So, you know. Yeah. And he gets me so many of these times I run at him. He just runs at me and does the... oh. I can't believe that didn't combo. But he just runs at me and grabs me. And it's just so good with these fast characters. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I just not having to hold the... yeah, I think that would have comboed. I don't know why I didn't Rekka. Okay, see, finally he caught on to... I kept ducking. This was, I think, the 3rd or 4th duck since I picked Genjiro. So I get heavy slash for it. Now, I don't remember this is the round. I do a really hilarious mix-up. Oh, no, it's not this one. Yeah. So I think I just lose, probably. Yeah, that's the dash cancel. That is the one thing that will beat Genjiro mashing 5A, so it's something you do have to be, I don't know, aware of. But if they do it, I mean, you get a full punish. So it's kind of a guessing game, but it's less of a guessing game than I'd be playing with Charlotte, which is what I was going for. Yeah. And once again, he still just tries to round start get on the wolf, and Genjiro doesn't have to hold that. He does not have to hold that. And there, my DP was late. I got hit for it, which always sucks. But Tao started learning. He started backdashing the cards. Though that one he doesn't. He just gets hit. Yeah. Yeah. See, I tried to DP, but I was late. I was just really bad on some of these reactionary anti-airs. Like, the ones where I had reads on his jumps, it was great. But, like, that's just... I don't know. I'm giving him so many free jumps. So many free jumps. Yeah, and that one, it traded, and not really in my favor. Yeah, I don't know if I could have canceled into something or what there. Because the card, he blocked the card. And I don't know if I just had too much recovery still. It was very weird. So anyways, at this point, yeah. I knew he was going to try and go for that again. He'd done it earlier in the set, and it did not work. So, or I mean, it did work. So that time I decided I was going to block and wait for the cancel. You know, I mean, the only danger of blocking the special cancel after the blunt jump button is it's still Rara's turn if they don't do it. So, at the end of the day, I'd just be guessing later if I was wrong on that guess. So, yeah. Cross-up Rekka, great tool to stop people from trying to run grab you, by the way. Yeah. And he's not blocking them, so I just keep going for it. Roll forward card is a favorite of mine, because if they back roll in the corner, it's actually immune to the pushback effect. Oh, yeah, I missed a big punish there. And I get hit by a big punish for it. Yeah. Oh, and there I try to combo to super, but he was airborne. Yeah, and I go for it again. That was just really bad. I mean, I've got a bad habit of doing that with Gendro, just trying to hit the supers too much. That was just bad. Oh my, nice. Okay, so I block the kicks. Yeah, and there Tao thought he was close enough to punish the card, but he wasn't. Yeah. And there, that time he goes for a faster button, but I didn't push anything, so he was fine. Or, I mean, I was fine. Yeah, and there you can see the power of Rara's speed. I mean, I check him, but my next check isn't fast enough to stop him from grabbing me anyways. Yeah, and here, I'm just not doing anything, because I don't want to get hit by some sort of nonsense time slow. At this point, I mean, an Eason, even when he doesn't combo me, will kill me. So if he catches something, he can just Eason. And there, I just didn't hold my card, which is bad. No punish on that. Okay, time slows out. And good blocks. And then I Rage Explode just because at that point, okay, I don't punish him for some reason. But at that point, I didn't have to hold anything else. And I didn't trust my ability to reactively Rage Explode. So I just did it preemptively. I don't know if he didn't block if that was chip, but like, you know, we take those. So I think that's actually the first time maybe that I used the overhead there. Genjiro's BC is secretly like really good. It actually goes the same distance as 2B. I think it kind of gets overshadowed by 5C a lot of the time, but it's actually really good. Oh yeah, no anti-air. Yeah, and the other thing too that Genjiro has as an option against the Wolf is, of course, you can throw cards. Rara's got to hold that card bounce just like Rara not on the Wolf, so it's a good option. Yeah, and there, I didn't believe in the combo, but yeah, I get to check his Wolf nonsense with fireballs, which is nice. But now I'm in Mix City, and I guess wrong. I really should have practiced more. I was busy practicing with MK11 for Summer Jam. Yeah. I think I would have done quite a bit better if I had gotten to practice blocking the Rara mix-ups. Yeah, that was kind of disrespectful, just immediately go for the full screen Rekka. I think I actually could have killed him there with a heavy slash, but I just didn't know the right punish. And finally, I land the roll command grab. It's something I hadn't done in a while because he was kind of blowing it up. So, yeah. That was a nice duck. He didn't punish me, but, you know, it doesn't matter. He's just reading me like a book. I mean, he's hit me with 2 air dares and all sorts of other things this round. I probably could have done a heavy pursuit there, but I wanted the Oki, so I didn't. Once again, I just don't block the second hit. It's so bad. I don't know how he managed to block that 5B, but I guess it just didn't hit at quite the right time, but whatever. Yeah. And he's really blowing up the neutral jumps. That's another bad habit I've got as Genjiro, is I'll just neutral jump, because, like, neutral jump AB is really good. Yeah, so I switched to Charlotte, because at this point, I felt like he had figured out my Genjiro. It's very gimmicky. It doesn't work that great. So, yeah. I went back to Charlotte, and I had realized... The main thing I think I had realized was that I was just going in too hard. So I got to play Genjiro a little more passively because I had the good fireball. And so I think that's really what I wanted to try going into here, was more so just putting him in the corner and sort of letting him sit there. I didn't need to just do these full screen runs and then get grabbed by him. Whether that worked out or not, I don't know. But that was kind of my thinking. But yeah. And I definitely had a resolve to stop letting him jump so dang much. Because he gets away with so many jumps that I should just not let him do that. Like, you know. This is Sam Show where jumping is good. But, like, I have all of the tools I need to stop him. And I did it. So, yeah. See, and so now I'm just sitting. If we went to those sets earlier, I probably would have pushed there. But I have the life lead. Time is ticking down. Well, now I don't. So I just sat there. And then, yeah. That was the attempt to just catch a jump or something. Because a grab, I think, would have given me the lead, but Tao guessed right, so he didn't jump. And that's, you know, grab lifts. And there I missed my chance to confirm into super. I didn't believe that it was going to hit him. And there I try and do it, but he flips out. So this is just not a good showing of my hit confirming abilities this round. Yeah, and that was a cross-up, so, you know. And I'm just fishing way too hard for the grab. I don't know why I'm fishing this hard. Yeah. And so, see, now I'm just sitting here. So, like I said, I just resolved to do more nothing. I tend to, even though, well, oh my god, another one, I'd block the second hit. But, even though I like to play lame and quote-unquote play boring, I play it in a very active way where I push a lot of buttons. And, like, sometimes, man, like, you just need to literally do nothing. Just down back. Just down back. But, I don't know. I just don't trust my reactions very much. So I try not to react. I try to preemptively do things. And sometimes, I don't know. I just need to chill. Just do nothing. So that's what I'm doing more of now that I'm back on Charlotte. And it's paying off, right? Forcing him to come to me is helping. Yeah, and you know, Mix City, I block wrong. Even if you block right, you don't get a punish, so it is what it is. Yep. Dash cancel. One thing I did not do this set at all that maybe I should have. Weapon flip is actually a decent anti-air if if Rara is on the Wolf. Since her jump arc is very low, it'll actually catch him. And it is upper body immune, not for the whole thing, but some of it. So it can work. It's something that I do against Ninja a lot. It's actually really good against Ninja to anti-air him, but I don't know. I didn't do it here. I don't know why I heavy slash there. That was really bad. Yeah, and this round is not looking good. But I think I actually make a comeback if I remember right. So yeah, I dash heavy the duck, I grab, nice block, and I punish. Okay, that jump was really stupid. I got away with it, but that jump was really stupid. Like, he was not on the Wolf, he could have time slowed, and I would have died. Yeah. So I try an Eason, he managed to rage explode out, so I lose my bar. But at the end of the day, honestly, I would rather lose my bar than let him have his time slow. So, I'll take it. I'm not sure he would have actually died in my time slow combo anyways. So, oh, that's funny. So, it's worth thinking he might have actually been better off just taking my combo and then time slowing himself. But, I don't know. That's also not really Tao's style. He plays fairly... He doesn't try to take risk, so Rage Exploding is definitely more his style. But anyways, what happened here was he actually deflected me, and then he tried to punish with a weapon flip, but jumping on the wolf is too slow. So he could have actually done quite a bit of damage if he did, I don't know, anything else, like a dash heavy or something. And then, yeah, I close it out with the jumpy. So, at this point, I'm feeling nice. The Charlotte change back, I guess, worked out pretty well. I was wondering if he was going to pick, like, Galford or something at this point, but he sticks with Rara. So, you know, I just rock it. What's funny is he actually stopped backdashing to get on the wolf immediately, even though I'm Charlotte now. That was, like, the latest DP ever. Yeah. Anyways, he gets out of the corner. So, ice. Yeah. And I'm still just letting him jump way too dang much. But I'm anti-airing more of them. And, you know, it does a lot of damage. Those anti-airs pay off. They really do. And finally, I think that might be the first bayonet lunge I hit. Out of all the ones I did, that might be the first one. It's just, it is not a reliable move against this character. Oh my god, and I'm in Mix City. Yeah, and at this point, I have to go in. Because I just don't have any time. And, you know, he grabs me, so it doesn't work out. That is the trouble with kind of spending more time doing nothing, is it does run the clock down, and that's a very precious and short resource in this game. Yeah. You know, I just full screen run and grab him. Overhead doesn't work. Another grab. And at this point, he's trying to grab me twice, so I think I just start mashing. Yeah, I just start mashing. I go for my own grabs. Like, you know. Yeah, and finally I punish that move. I think I can actually heavy slash it. I don't know. I wasn't familiar enough to know my punishes. And there's the just throw bait. I'd already thrown him 4 times in this round. So, you know, just run up, wait, and then DP. I mean, that's kind of the mix-up I was relying on, right? So, Damsho's not exactly strike or throw, but strike or anti-air, you know, definitely the move. Obviously, you're playing Halmer or something, then you can just do jump AB. But Charlotte's jump is too shallow to really do that, so just waiting and DPing is kind of the way. So finally, I cancel weapon flip out of my duck. I duck his throw, I cancel the weapon flip, and I get it. Finally. So I was starting to get a little more consistent on hitting my cancel window. He can, of course, time slow and pick his weapon up. He elects not to do it because he wants to blade catch me, which is super scary, and he gets it there. And at this point, I'm like, oh no, did I just throw the game? Alright, so I get that, and then I get my pickup. Yeah, and even though it kind of looked like I was unsafe, I'm pretty sure I was safe there. I don't think that Tao missed anything there. I think I was just safe. And I hit him with another bayonet lunge. So, you know, it's not a great move, but obviously it hits him, it still does damage. I would say it was bad, even though it hit him, because, like, really, it's just, I don't know. It's a lot of risk I didn't need to take. So, sometimes that's something I think that, some people don't understand, is that just because something works doesn't mean it was a good decision, right? So, at least that's how I feel. Some people, I think, might take a different approach, that if it works, it was a good choice, but I don't know. I think that was a lot more risk than I needed to take on. Yeah. And at this point, I'm feeling myself. I have 1 game left to win. I'm making all the right reads. I'm opening Tao up with literally every mix-up. He is stuck in the corner forever. I'm not going to let him out. Yeah. This is over. That's pretty much what I was thinking. I remember popping off after this round that I just needed 1 more. So, yeah. Now he's back in jail. I'm not going to let him out. I did let him jump, which is bad. And that was an attempted punish on that deflect. It didn't work. And then I call out his duck. And that was actually really nice. I'm not actually sure what I did there, but running up and just heavy slashing took advantage of my I don't know if my reactions are actually slower, but I feel like they're slow, so it kind of took advantage of my slow reactions there and just punished whatever I was trying to do. Yeah. You know, here I'm pushing. I should not be pushing this hard, but I'm kind of feeling myself, so I do. There's a heavy slash, and then I just run and grab him. And, you know, that's always something you can do. Often those jump heavies are actually negative, but running and grabbing is good. So I didn't think he was going to do anything about it. He could have ducked. He could have won, but he did it. And that round I really took a lot more risk than I should have. But, you know, it worked out. So, yeah. Anyways, that's kind of my rambly analysis, I don't know, thought process video. There's definitely some things I think I've identified here I should work on. Some of it's matchup specific, some of it's not. I definitely think I have a tendency in every game I play to try and push my leads a lot harder than I should. Sometimes, especially in a game with a short timer like 5 SP, I should just chill, man. Like, I've got the lead. I don't need to continue fighting for more screen space. I can kind of just chill. I definitely always try and push people to the corner when maybe I shouldn't take that risk. I should just sit back, let them, I don't know, whip things or come at me or whatever. I definitely need to block that second hit, that kick more. That was really stupid. Anyway, anti-airs, that's always just... I feel like it doesn't matter how good you get at fighting games. You can always get better at anti-airs. I feel like my kind of read anti-airs here were pretty good. You know, when I would kind of dash at him and get him jump on the corner and stuff. Those were pretty good. But my kind of just ones when he would just randomly jump were awful. I let him get away with so many jumps that I shouldn't have. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's this video. Maybe I'll do more in the future if it's something people are interested in. Otherwise, I'll probably just, whenever I feel like there's some sets I should take a look at or analyze or whatever. Like, I might do this for some Vortex Gallery games or something that's coming up. So, we'll see. So, anyways, see you guys the next Lockdown Clash. Thank all of you for coming. So, as long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep running them. Peace.